chapter we discussed the definition of the circle as well as the standard function of the circle, right? So now let's go to solve some questions together. Okay, so let's go to first question example. All this 4 question is ask you to write the standard function equation of the circle. Okay, so let's see what's the criteria here. What's the question here? Center at the origin, radius at 5. Okay, so this can be think about the very simple one. So let's recall what is center here? C, right? C here is of course like at origin, so which means x-axis and y-axis equals to 0, right? And the radius is 5, so we write radius is 5. Okay, so now let's writing the equation or function. So function is x minus cx, right? So here is, or I just write it here, later I just will be simplifying. So x minus 0, alright? So square, then plus y minus also 0, right? So minus 0, so square equals to r square, right? So 5 square. So let's simplify. So what's this function will be? X minus 0, still x. So x square. Y minus 0, still y, right? So y. Then equals to 5 square is 25. Right? So then we finish this question already. So we can go to see here. This is exactly the graph, right? So we based on here is the center is at the center point, right? Center point is exactly at the center 0, 0, and you can see the radius is 5, right? So this is the graph of this function, x squared plus y squared equals to 25. Okay, let's move to the next question. Let's see, here has a diameter with endpoint A at 2, 2 and the B to -8. Okay. Okay. First, let's understand what's diameter. Diameter is the 2 point that lies on the circle, which these 2 points linking together will pass through the center point. Okay, which will pass the center point of the circle. Okay, so yes, so which means that the diameter, it should be the 2 times length longer as the radius. Why? Because it's those 2 points on the circle, those 2 points. Okay, let me just try to show you. It's not very straight, sorry. So this 1 point, this 2 point. Give example here. Here is the circle. Here is the center. Here's the center of the circle, so that pass through. So this diameter is equals to 1r, 2r, right? So diameter is equals to 2r. So we can diameter we can write it as here, the diameter equals to 2r. Okay. So what we need to do first, we need to find the center point coordinator, right? So let's write what is a, x, and y. Okay, so how to find that? Okay, so we think about these 2 points, A and B. Give example, if this is A, this is B. So in the middle of the A and B is the center, right? Right? So the center of the circle exactly is the half point of A and B, am I right? So our AX, so X here, the center point X here should be equals to what? Should equals to A X plus B X divided by 2. Alright? Okay. So AX is 2, right? And the BX is also 2 divided by 2. So it's equals to 4. Same thing. Y equals to AY is 2 plus here is what? BY is negative 8, right? So it's negative 8 also divided by 2. So what's that? So negative 8 plus 2 is negative 6. Negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. So here now we get the center point is equals to A, then is 4, negative 3. Let's look at here to see if it's correct, huh? So this is 0, right? So A is, so X is 4. X is, sorry. Here X should be 2, right? So X should be 2. Okay, so X is 2, right? So here is very clearly 1, 2, so X is 2. So Y is negative 3. Here is 1, 2, 3, right? So this is exactly the center. Okay, so after the center, we also need to know the radius, right? So radius is equal to what? Radius is equal to the half of the diameter, right? So this is what we write here. So let's calculate the diameter first. So since we already know the coordinate of the 2 point A and B of the diameter, so we can easily calculate it, right? So if you still remember how to calculate the length of the known 2 points, so here is should be equal to what? Equals to AX minus BX, right? So AX is 2 minus 2, right? So this have to be square, then plus AY is 2 minus BY is negative 8. So negative 8. So square. Yes, that's it. And then since it's a square root, right? D square root, so you have make this as a square root. So let's see, 2 minus 2 0. And 2 minus minus is plus. So it's 10. 10 square and then square root, definitely still 10. Then R is 1/2 of D. So 5. So now we already have A center, we already have radius. So this question we can solve already, right? So this standard function is here is x minus 2 square plus y. Y is negative 3, so minus minus positive plus 3 square equals to r is 5. 5 squared is 25. So we solved this question already. Okay, very good. So let's go to the example 3. Example 3 is already give you the center point 6, 6, and tangent to the y-axis. What this means, tangent to the y-axis, which means it will be this circle. There's one point will be just pass through, exactly touch the y-axis, right? So think about here. The center is 6, 6. Look at his one. The 6, 6. Here's 6, right? And here's 6. The center is here, and this is exactly pass here. So which means let's see. Okay, let's see what is radius. This is a center point. Center point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Go to 6 distance. Then the points we tangent pass through the y-axis. So we can also see it in another meaning is that the radius, this is from center to the point, one point on a circle, right? So the distance of them is r. So we can say that r is 6, right? So if we know this, if we already know r equals to 6, then and the center point, the center point is at C 6, 6, right? So it's at 6, 6. Then will be very easy to write the equation, the function. So it's x minus 6 plus y minus 6 squares equals to 6 square, right? 6 square is 36. Okay, great. So we made this also again. So let's see the last question. So you can make it. So last question is last question is based on the circle. We write the function. So same thing. We need to find the two things. First is the center. So here I already draw the center here, but please don't be misunderstand. The coordinate is here. So this is the center. Let's count in the x-axis of the center. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3. Am I right? 3. And the y-axis is the center is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So here let's write it first. So the center here C equals to this is 1, 3 is equal to 3 and 4, right? So it's 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Okay. Okay, right. So how about the radius? So let's count in the radius from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Go to the one point in a circle. So radius is equals to 6. Okay, so then will be very easy. So radius equals to radius equals to 6. So what's the function which looks like is x minus 3 square plus y minus 4 squares equals to 6 square. Alright, so that's all. So today we have solved the totally 4 questions regarding circle. I hope you really can learn something from this. So thank you very much to watching this video. Thank you.